Hi kiddos! Today we are going to do a social studies lesson. And guess what? The last few social studies lessons I have not been reading from your textbook, but today I am going to be reading from your textbook. The lesson that we're going to be reading from is called Chapter 6, Lesson 1, Work in the Community. You can turn to page 186. That's 186. And you will be able to see the pages that I'm reading from. So before we start, we need two things. Do you know what they are? That's right. You need a pencil and something to write on. So you can go ahead and pause this video while you go and get your items. Now that you're back, we are going to get started. So, the first vocabulary word is this one. Let's spell it together. N-E-E-D-S. Do you know what this word says? This word says needs. Can we say that together? Needs. Great job. Have you ever heard of this word? What does it mean? Needs, or a need, is something that people must have to live. So that's what I'm going to write. Things people must have to live. Can you think of a need? For a need, I need food to live. Without food, I will not be able to live. So an example of a need is food. Let's move down to the second vocabulary word. Let's spell it together. W-A-N-T-S. Do you know what this word says? This word says wants. Can we say that together? Wants. Awesome. Have you ever heard of this word before? What does it mean? A want is something that people would like to have. So you do not need this item to live, but it's something that you would like to have. So that's what I'm going to write. Things people would like to have. Can you think of an example of a want? An example that I can think of would be a toy. I don't need a toy to live, but I would definitely like to have a toy. All right, let's move down to the third vocabulary word. Let's spell it together. C-H-O-I-C-E. This word says choice. Can we say that together? Choice. Have you ever heard of this word before? What does it mean? A choice when someone has to make a choice, they have to choose between two or more items. So that's what I'm going to write. Picking or choosing between two or more items. So if I asked you, would you rather have chocolate ice cream or would you rather have vanilla ice cream? You have a choice to make. you have to decide and pick which item you would like to have. All right, and how about this last vocabulary word? Let's spell this one together. L-I-M-I-T-E-D. This word says limited. Can we say that together? Limited. Have you ever heard of this word before? What does it mean? If something is limited, that means that there is a set amount of that item. So that's what I'm going to put. Having only a set amount of the item. Perfect. All right. Now we are ready to read the social studies lesson for today. Let's get started. And remember, it starts on page 186. That's 186. Let's get started. Lesson 1, needs, wants, and choices. People have needs. Things people must have to live are called needs. Food, water, clothes, and a place to live are needs. Some people grow their own food. Other people buy food. In this picture, what are some items that are needs? I see some shorts and a hat and some boots. Those are all different types of clothing. So those items are needs. And over here, I see an apple and a banana. And those are both different types of food, which are also needs. People have wants. Things people would like to have are called wants. A toy is a want. It is fun to play with, but a person does not need toys to live. Let's take a look at this chart. So in the needs column, we have home, clothes, water, food. In the wants column, we have bike, TV, toys. Can you think of one more need and one more want that we can add to this chart? Another need that I can think of is school. I love school, and I also need to go to school, because if I didn't go to school, then how would I be able to learn? School helps me to learn, so that is a need. You need to go to school. And another want that I can think of, maybe a video game? I don't need a video game to live, but I would definitely like to have a video game. How about in this picture? What are some items in this picture that are needs, and what are some items in this picture that are wants? Let's take a look. Well, shoes, that's a type of clothing, so this would be a need. I also see a shirt, and I also see a water bottle. Those are all needs. How about some wants? I see a video game, some toys. Those would all be wants because we do not need those items to live. Making choices. We cannot have all the things we want and need. We must make choices. A choice is when we pick or choose between two or more things. Most people use money to buy needs and wants. The money we have is usually limited. Before we buy wants, we must meet all our needs. If there is money left over, we can spend it on wants. And there we go. We have finished the social studies lesson for today, kiddos. What did you think of this lesson? I thought that it was really interesting to learn about what type of items are needs and what type of items are wants. All right, kiddos, we are all done for the day. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye!